war engulfs Tython. The Jedi, alongside their allies from the settled worlds, brace for the Rakatan onslaught. Above Anil Kesh, the skies are filled with fire as Jedi fighters clash with Rakatan ships. The ground itself quakes, force storms erupt, and the very world cries out in pain at the darkness released. The defenders prepare for brutal combat, knowing the Rakata want Anil Kesh intact for some greater purpose. This is Star Wars: Dawn of the Jedi. Force War, Part 2. Predor Skal'nas has made his move. He does not seek mere conquest. He seeks the Infinity Gate, the ancient Qua portal hidden within the chasm beneath Tython. With it, he believes he can restore the fading Rakata and unleash conquest upon the galaxy. To reach it, he drives Zesh, his most valuable force hound, deeper into slavery. Skal'nas pushes him through the dreaded Chaos Wall, a barrier said to drive minds to madness. Zesh fights against the storm that threatens to devour him, focusing on the sigil carved into the Thoyor. At last, he breaks through, and the Infinity Gate reveals itself. A prime portal, needing no others, leading to every world in the galaxy. Skal'nas exults. His victory seems inevitable. Above, the war rages. The Rakata unleash their flesh raiders, while Trill, cast aside by Skal'nas, leads assaults fueled by rage. She clashes with Seknos' wrath, taunting him with the darkness inside. Seknos nearly loses himself, consumed by fury, but his companions plead with him not to give in. His struggle mirrors the battle within every Jedi, the fight to remain in balance even as war drags them toward shadow. Meanwhile, Dagan Lok and Shae descend into the chasm. Riding her beast butch, Shae resists the madness that tears at her mind. Lok urges her to give in to anger, insisting only hate will grant her the strength to survive. He exploits her doubts, whispering that Zesh has abandoned her, just as her parents once did. But Shae clings to her heart, holding on to the belief that Zesh is not lost. She knows there is still Tau beneath the mask of the Hound. Deep within, the confrontation comes to its breaking point. Skal'nas demands Zesh prove his loyalty by killing Shae. He claims the Hound was never anything but a slave, a weapon of death, destined only to serve. Shae steps forward, not with her saber, but with her heart. She tells Tau that the Rakata only ever showed him the dark side, but when exposed to the light, he drank of it like a dying man. She reminds him of their bond, the love they shared, and begs him to choose his own path. Inside, the storm rages. Skal'nas' voice roars, "You are meat! You are a tool! Kill her!" But another voice rises. Shae's words cut deeper than Skal'nas' commands. And finally, Zesh breaks his chains. He refuses the name forced upon him. He refuses to be a slave. In defiance, he turns on Skal'nas. Drawing on all the hatred and pain Skal'nas instilled in him, he strikes his master down. Skal'nas, the mighty Predor of the Rakata, falls. In that moment, Zesh ceases to exist. Only Tau remains. Elsewhere, the Jedi Seers fulfill their final duty. Tasha Rayo, blinded and severed from the Force by Zesh's earlier betrayal, embraces her fate. Guided by the holocron of Master Anang, she sacrifices her life to awaken the Thoyor, the ancient monoliths that brought the Jedi to Tython. One by one, the Thoyor rise in power. Energy surges through them, and they unleash devastation upon the Rakatan fleet. Ships burn, fall from the skies, and shatter against Tython's surface. The Rakata stagger in panic. With Skal'nas' death felt across the Force, their fleets collapse into chaos, turning on one another as civil war consumes their retreat. The Infinite Empire is broken, yet the cost is immense. The Infinity Gate collapses into nothingness, Jedi mourn their dead. Tasha's sacrifice ensures survival, but the Order itself has been forever changed. They wielded Force sabers, unleashed rage, and embraced war as never before. Though some masters insist the weapons must be set aside to preserve balance, others, like Dagon Locke, refuse. Seeds of division are planted, foreshadowing greater conflicts to come. As peace slowly returns to Tython, Shay and Tau stand together. He is no longer Zesh, the Rakatan slave, nor merely a Force hound. He is Tau, a free man at last. The Jedi grant him freedom, but both he and Shay know the scars of war will never fully heal. The Rakata are gone, but the Jedi have lost something too. Their innocence, their balance, and perhaps their unity. The war is won. Tython survives, but the shadow of what was unleashed lingers, echoing into the future of the galaxy. And so, the dawn of the Jedi saga comes to an end. The Jedi have triumphed over the Rakata, but at a terrible cost. They saved Tython, yet in doing so, they awakened darker truths within themselves. Truths that will echo through the centuries and shape the destiny of the Jedi Order. If you want to experience the full story, don't forget to check out Part 1 of Force War, where the battle began. And if you missed the earlier chapters, I've already covered Force Storm and Prisoner of Bogan, along with the novel Into the Void. All of them connect into this epic finale. Click the links in the description and join me as we continue exploring the legends of the galaxy far, far away. And remember, this was only the beginning.